The Dallas Mavericks arriving at the building earlier today. Downtown Phoenix on a bright and sunny day as we come to you from Arizona. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, Devin Booker continues to elevate his play every year.
Special talent indeed. David, thank you. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Seth Curry is out there with Doncic. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. And for Pheonix, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. Now here's Rubio. Powell pulls it in.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Doncic. Outside Hardaway. From deep three-point range. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Rubio with it. Oubre for 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Good touch there. Oubre outside the three-point arc and knocks one down.
And just as Kelly Oubre was coming into his own as an NBA starter, a meniscus tear in his right knee ended his season. Now, back in action. We'll see how quickly he can recover his explosive athleticism.
Rubio uses the glass to finish the layup.
This has always been a bit of an issue. Ricky Rubio, his finishing ability on the inside, gets it done that time.
Curry dishes to Doncic. Pass to Powell. And the rejection by Ayton. Porzingis. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Rubio, the pass to Saric. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And before the injury, Kelly Oubre playing a career high in minutes. 38 to 40 minutes a game with regularity. G8, do you think that load could have contributed to his injury?
Well, Kevin, all young players want those minutes, but that right knee had troubled him for a while. PRP treatment back in 2017, and perhaps some questions for the Suns training staff. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Suns shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Now, here's Doncic, Porzingis, and that time, also a missed shot.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Dallas calls their first timeout of the game.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Now, here's Doncic. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Rubio with it. He's picked up by Doncic. No good from Booker.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Porzingis. His three-pointer's off the mark. And Saric kicks to Rubio. On the wing, Booker. It's stolen by Curry. Out of bounds. Pheonix will take possession. And it's the Suns' ball. A 12-0 run right now and counting. And slam dunk by Saric.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And possesses such a refined feel for the game that Doncic knows he has what it takes to be a great player in this league.
He doesn't get the second one. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Got that bucket in no time at all. Booker's got 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Curry on the wing. Defended by Booker. From deep. But they recover it. Hardaway kicks to Curry. Doncic outside. Fires for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
A nice shot by Booker.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Curry kicks to Doncic. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Dallas calls timeout. Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
A platoon swap here for Pheonix.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Jerome. Brunson covering. Mavericks trail by 15. Here's Finney-Smith. Right for 3. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Now here's Cauley-Stein. He kicks it to right. Shot clock at 5. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
The Mavericks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Here's Jerome. Pass to Baines. And the dunk by Baines.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the first.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Right, the pass to Cauley-Stein. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You combine the athleticism with the size of Cauley-Stein, and it's a lot for teams to deal with, especially when he's driving into the hoop.
He hits both from the stripe. .136 left here in the first quarter. Here's Jerome. Brunson covering. Jerome passes to Baines, and he gets the bucket.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And Kleba slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Brunson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Jerome, following the score by Dallas. Inside, got a piece of it. Stein passes to Kleba. The kick out to right. A 3-ball. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now just a 5-point Pheonix lead.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the 3.
The pass to Bridges. Pass to Kaminsky. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's the teardrop. Jerome, good. And the Suns lead by 7.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Now Brunson. He's got 8. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, he'd like to have that one back. I think there was an angle to get to that ball, but a bit reckless on that play.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Pheonix. He got into double digits. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Dallas, J.J. Barea is out there with Wright. Then there's Maxi Kleba. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein, and it's Finney Smith in at the small forward. Carter, the pass to Baines. Out to Carter. Here's Jerome, guarded by Wright. Jerome, good. Mavericks trailed by 11. Here's Barea. Pops in the layup for 2. Barea's got his first points of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here is Carter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Wright. And finished off by Wright.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And first time out of the game called for Pheonix. A guy who just continues to earn more minutes. You know, Finney Smith is tough, and Greg, he is effective.
He seems to become a better rebounder every year, more efficient. He'll take charges, commits hard fouls, and I don't think we've seen his ceiling. Finney Smith is a guy you can win with.
Dallas making a switch here. Dwight Powell's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Porzingis comes in for Maxi Kleba. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Wright. Mavericks trail by 7. Doncic outside. And the rejection by Ayton.
So he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 12 points in the game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Barea dishes to Doncic. Over Oubre. And it's Doncic missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Dallas again missing.
and I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens.
Look at that.
Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with them.
Correa, the pass to Porzingis. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Suns leading by 11. Rubio outside. Nice ball movement by Pheonix. Powell with the steal. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Sharge checked in for Pheonix. Doncic against Booker. Hardaway from outside sinks the triple.
He's got some growing confidence right now in the catch and shoot game. Hardaway Jr. feels like he could score from anywhere.
Rubio looking it over. Kicks it to Ayton. Powell against Oubre. Back to Ayton. Over Hardaway. And it's Ayton missing. Mavericks trailed by 8. And here's Barea. Doncic outside. Outside for Barea. Hardaway from outside. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Hardaway has got 6 here in this quarter.
And Tim Hardaway Jr., you can see he's got good foundational form for a three-point shot. Consistency would help.
Look, it's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And the Mavericks call time here. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Mavericks have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. Bridges, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Suns.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Curry, good.
He's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Sharge outside. For 3, Booker. Curry with some nice D.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. From past the arc.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And it's all evened up. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Porzingis with the block. And he recovers it. Booker the pass to Ayton. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Some changes for Pheonix. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for DeAndre. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Saric. And it's Carter in for Ricky Rubio.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Suns against Powell. Will it go? The Mavericks pull it in. Hardaway has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And the Suns call time. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Cauley Stein doing what he does best on offense, looking to throw it down.
Here's Jerome, guarded by Wright. 55 seconds left in the first half of the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Mavericks leading by 3. Here's Curry, and it's blocked.
Well, more than capable as a defender, Bridges with a great job using his length.
Cauley Stein against Baines. Here's Curry with the 3.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
No good from Finney-Smith. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And Pheonix has possession. Suns trail by 3. Jerome passes to Kaminsky. Now here's Bridges. Tight defense on him. Score the basket. His 2nd of 2 attempts.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. To the inside. Kaminsky. No good with the layup. And some good action through the first 2 quarters.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick, what's your analysis of how your defense has done so far?
Well, they're getting too many open.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. The first quarter didn't play out the way Dallas had hoped. As hard as they tried to compete, they just could not keep pace early and ended the period facing a deficit of 9 points. They had a massive shift, though, as they flipped a switch in the second quarter and began to take charge. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And Rubio kicks to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Pheonix. Rubio, the pass to Booker. 4 on the clock. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
And the shot goes in.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Doncic against Rubio, and they double up Doncic. Here's Curry with the three. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Curry's got the lead up to 6 now for Dallas. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he could really punish some teams throughout the course of a regular season.
Doncic finds Powell. Back to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Rubio against Doncic. Good work there as it goes. And now it's an 8-point Dallas lead. And some think that Ayton has a chance to be in a class with some of the great big men we've seen, be it Ewing or Robinson, Hakeem. I mean, those are very lofty standards. Brett, how does he get there?
It's a great question. I think when you talk about it, Kevin, you got to look at the defensive end. And those names that you just mentioned on a nightly basis were a force behind anybody on the perimeter. When they came into that house, it was defended. If Ayton gets there, he's got a big opportunity.
And he knocks down the first one. J.J. Barea checked in for the Mavericks. Saric nails them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Saric. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Ayton in position, throws down the alley-oop slam.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
And Doncic throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And it's in there.
Makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there. Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Pass to Doncic. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Trains the three-pointer. And now just a 3-point Maverick lead.
Well, Ricky set up really well on that particular play.
Here's Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Devin Booker. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Catching up on the changes for Pheonix. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for 8. And it's Johnson in for Saric. Here's Doncic, and he gets it to go. Doncic has got 12 points here in the second half.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Booker finds Baines. Back to Booker. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Huge night for Booker, and reminiscent maybe of the night in Boston.
Here's Brunson, and there's the pass to Kleba. Here's Brunson. And the layup is good. Brunson's got 12 points in the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Bones, Devin Booker capable of big nights. One of just a few players with multiple games of at least 59 points.
Well, he's always looking to put pressure on the defense, and he's got such a wide array of skills. Not only shooting the basketball, but has shown off more of his patience and playmaking ability as he moves through his career.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And Devin Booker had surgery on that right hand back in the summer of 2018. Took the opportunity to work on his left hand, and ever since, his game has just gone to another level.
You wonder how much confidence, GA, he's had in making plays, not only scoring the ball with the left hand, but assisting with the left hand, and what that's opened up for him in terms of opportunities to be more effective as an offensive weapon.
Suns trail by 3. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Well, recent years have seen the Suns hit and miss in the draft. You can count Mikal Bridges among one of those hits. They traded up to get him in 2018. And what he's provided and the potential that he still has, they don't have any regrets with that one.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Passes it to Wright. In the corner, it's Kleba. That 3 off the mark. You go back to draft night, and Bridges drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, where his mother was an employee. The elation. And then, Brent, word of a trade.
Yes, the old awkward moment where you have to change hats during the draft. You know, the Suns valued him highly, and the Sixers maybe had some second thoughts, or the deal was already worked out, but still waiting for the payoff on the Sixers end as Zaire Smith is trying to find his way onto the court.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Johnson outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And the Phoenix Suns criticized for trading down 5 picks to select Cameron Johnson at 11 back in 2019. Many felt that was a reach.
There were a lot of people who were predicting that Cam was going to be towards the back end of the first round even, and a clear case for a Phoenix Suns team who was dead last in three-point percentage, drafting for a need in Cam Johnson.
Kaminsky, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Dallas. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one misses. And the second free throw, good.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Carter against Wright. Carter down low. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Curry outside. They get the rebound with the second effort. A wide open look here for Wright. It's good on the putback. Cauley-Stein's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the reach a factor there for Cauley-Stein. I'd love to see him hit the boards a little bit more often.
Carter, the pass to Johnson. Booker outside. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Kaminsky's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Cauley-Stein kicks to Kleba. Carter against Curry. Dallas needs to get off a shot. No good from Finney Smith. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Right with it. 5 points in the game. Here's Curry. He got it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to. Let me see some. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And for the Suns, they're shooting indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Hardaway and Porzingis in at the forward slots. DeJuan Wright is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Powell in at the 5 spot. The Mavericks trailing. Porzingis king it over. Now here's Ayton. Here's Jerome. With some arc. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Curry passes to Wright. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. Dallas moving the ball around. The kick out to Wright. Launches a 3. That one doesn't go. And Phoenix will come the other way.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Mavericks trailed by 4. Now, Wright pass to Powell. Right through the D for the layup. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And the Suns call time.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
Dallas making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Booker up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots. And GA, even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
Doncic finds Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Saric outside. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Saric. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
That free throw good from Doncic. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Booker against Curry. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 26.
And Devin Booker showing a nice touch around the rim.
Here's Doncic. Hardaway trying to free himself up. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Doncic.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
To take the lead, and it's Porzingis laying it in. And the Mavericks lead by 1. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Here's Booker. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Some of the greatest shooters in the game always talk about being on balance. Booker does a great job there. Keeps his eyes on the prize.
Free throw good, Booker.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Doncic against Rubio. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
You just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul it.
Suns have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Saric outside. Pass to Oubre. Takes a 3. But he recovers it. The Mavericks pull it in. Moving it up. And stolen by Booker. Curry against Rubio. He kicks it to Booker. To the left side wing. Rubio the pass to Saric. That one's not going to go. Nice D from Porzingis. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And they double up Doncic. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre. And they double up Doncic. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Booker against Curry. Can he keep it going? A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 17 points here in the second half.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Back to Doncic. He gets that one.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Rubio against Doncic. Rubio dishes to Ayton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Free throw drops for Ayton.
2018, the first name called in the draft was one DeAndre Ayton out of Arizona. This guy is going to be around for a long time.
And here is Doncic. Clock at 6. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Doncic. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Doncic has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Rubio with a wide open look. Suns keep it alive. And that one's good, Ayton.
How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. Mikal Bridges checked in for Pheonix. The free throw is good from Doncic.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Pheonix calls timeout. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Here's Curry. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 2. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Give a step back, off the left rim and out.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. It's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
Back to Doncic. And Curry has it in the corner. 5 on the clock. No good on the 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Count that bucket.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Here's Doncic. The shot by Powell, no good. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
And Rubio's passes lead to a boost in confidence for the entire team.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Rubio against Doncic. Good D by Rubio. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And Booker, not just an onlooker. How about that one?
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Kept alive. Here's Powell. That one's off. Still out of sync. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And an intentional foul right there. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Such a capable floor general and a very strong defender. Ricky Rubio continues to make his impact felt on any ball club that he plays for. Tricky and fun to watch.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Dallas again missing. Bridges passes to Jerome. So the Suns win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.